Good evening. I'm Keith Illich.
And I'm Ludmila Chernova.
And this is Wilmington University Tonight. Too many cars, too little space adds up to trouble. And in sports, we profile March Madness and university's men and women's basketball teams. But our top story is campus security. Car break-ins have become an increasing concern among students on the Newcastle campus. Devin Zito has the story.
A series of 6 car break-ins occurred before the holiday season at the parking lot of Wilmington University. Ludmila Chernova became one of the victims. The security guards found her car broken into on the night of November 22nd.
When I saw the car, I was really shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. There was not a single piece of glass in the door.
According to the chief of security, the intent of the break-ins was stealing property.
The first thing I was asked to do, just to see what was missing, and I realized that I was missing my GPS because I always have the holder on the front window shade, and it wasn't there. So basically it was the reason of this vandalism in my case.
Though the security of the school is strong, it's hard to prevent such incidents.
They can be in and out of a car, whether or not they're just opening the door, reaching in and taking something, or smashing a window within 10 or 15 seconds. They're in, they're out. So it's very difficult for either our constables or our security force that are out patrolling the parking lots to always be there when it happens.
The school is doing its best to keep students safe.
Those who are committing the thefts are looking for easy targets. One of the things that we've suggested or posted and ways that students, faculty, and staff can help to prevent them from happening, thefts from their cars, is to make sure that they lock their doors when they get out of their car, that they roll up the windows, and that they not leave any valuables such as GPS units in the windows, iPods, cell phones, packages in display.
Right now, I never leave any valuable things in my car. I always take everything out. I always lock the doors.
This was Devin Zito reporting for Wilmington University.
High gas prices are affecting Wilmington University students, especially those who are traveling from neighboring states. Unfortunately, gas prices are on the rise. Megan Tarpley has more on the story.
When you hear the word cheap, gas does not come to mind. Wilmington University students commute from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. Average price at the pump: Pennsylvania $3.15, Maryland $3.09, Delaware $3.07, and the cheapest at the pump, New Jersey, $2.99. Where do you commute from?
I commute from New Jersey.
Elkton, Maryland.
Westchester, Pennsylvania.
From Kent County down in Dover.
What are your weekly gas costs?
Anywhere from $45 to $60.
Probably about $50.
Around $60.
About $100.
Carpooling is available, but few take advantage of this option. AAA estimates gas prices will rise to $4 per gallon.
That's kind of devastating.
No, I didn't know that. That's terrible.
I did not know that. I can't afford that.
I didn't know, and I will have to sell my Jeep.
Wilmington University students will always be at a disadvantage when it comes to gas prices. This is Megan Tarpley reporting from Wilmington University.
On the health beat, more than 63% of American adults in 2010 were either overweight or obese. Recently, I went on campus to find out how obesity affects our students. 6 out of 10 Americans struggle with obesity. With the government spending $32 billion in healthcare costs annually due to health issues that come with obesity, this disease is affecting us all. We are here to get to the bottom of the problem and voice some actions that need to be taken in order to prevent and reverse obesity.
The reason I love McDonald's so much is it's so terribly convenient. So maybe if we had more options.
Nearly 30% of adults are obese. This percentage has doubled in the last 30 years. 17% of children are obese, which is triple what the percentage was 30 years ago.
I just am in such a crunch that I just grab what I can and eat when I can, and I think that's like a huge problem.
We spoke with Dr. Veronica Wilbur of Wilmington University to get a better insight on obesity and how dangerous it really is.
There's pretty much a link between obesity and almost every chronic disease process that you can find.
With the constant percentage of obese Americans rising, the government has come up with programs to help encourage us to stay healthy and active. One of these programs was started up by First Lady Michelle Obama and is called Let's Move. The program reaches out to parents, children, and schools.
Yeah, I just started exercising, trying to shed some pounds, and I'm starting to watch what I eat a little more.
Well, everybody seems to be aware of the problem, but why obesity is still such a problem among Americans? Will we choose a healthier lifestyle, or will obesity still be of concern? Lyudmila Chernova for Wilmington University News.
Up next, we have Butch Worthy with sports.
And traffic, weather, and much more.
We're back, and I'm here with Butch Worthy on Sports Beat, and it's March Madness. Butch, I'm really eager to hear about the NCAA tournament. How is that going?
Well, you know, Keith, because it is March, there is a lot going on in sports. Yeah, we're down to the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament, and we have upsets galore. Teams like Louisville, Georgetown, and Notre Dame all going bye-bye much earlier than expected. You still have your powerhouse teams like Duke, BYU, and UConn, and they're still in the running to be the king of the big dance. Speaking of dance, it looks like we will be doing the Philly Shuffle pretty soon, as opening day for baseball is next week. And you know, our Fightin' Phils will be taking on the Houston Astros on April 1st, which is their home opener at Citizens Bank Park. Now, the NFL may not be having any home openers this year, as a complete lockout still looms in the football future. The lockout will affect thousands of jobs, with some players looking into other areas such as arena football. We even have Cincinnati Bengal wide receiver Chad Ochocinco Johnson, and he's trying out for a Major League Soccer team. The Philadelphia 76ers are just 5 wins away from gaining a playoff spot, and they have 13 regular season games left, so we hope that they'll get in, and with them, along with the Flyers and the Phils, Philly will have an April full of Philadelphia sports. Now, locally, our own Wilmington Wildcats basketball season has reached the halfway point. So what we're going to do is let's check out what the Wildcats have been bringing to the court.
Basketball season is underway, and we're smack dab in the middle of it. Starting off the season, things were a little rocky for the Lady Wildcats. Despite that, they are staying optimistic and working hard.
I think it was hard to get it because we had a brand new coach, we brought in a lot of new players, so it took a lot of time, but I think we're, like I said before, baby steps, we're getting there.
Chemistry, that's the big thing in basketball, is to build the chemistry, because you have to play as a team, because if you don't play as a team, it shows on the court and you guys can't win.
On the men's side of the court, Coach Mike Gallagher has led the boys team to a 6-9 record so far and are gearing up for the playoffs.
Like I said, we've played a very tough schedule to start the year, so I think that our schedule's prepared us for what we have in store for the conference, and I'm looking forward to some big things and getting on a roll here and playing in the Pratt Center and having some fun.
Our goal is just to get to the playoffs and go real far into the NCAA tournament. And for next season, we're going to come back strong because everybody's coming back, and we're trying to win the championship.
In team chemistry, it seems like it's getting better game by game. You know, now we're in a conference play. You know, this is the best time for it to be good.
Both teams have potential and drive to score a few more wins and end the season on a positive note. Come out and support the Wildcat basketball teams as they wrap up the 2010-2011 season.
What are the odds of a small university winning a national competition with the likes of Harvard, Stanford, among other elite colleges?
Well, you know, Keith, a group of computer network security majors at Wilmington University did just that. The team that's uniquely named Team Name won the Digital Forensics Challenge, DC3, for the 2nd year in a row. The Digital Forensics Challenge is a cybersecurity national competition. The Cyber Challenge members practiced every week and coach themselves.
Wow, that's a great accomplishment. We'll take a break. Well, we're back. This past winter has been terrible. Snow, sleet, rain, and freezing temperatures. But now spring is looking up. Brooke, can you tell us what's in store for us in the forecast this week?
Well, Keith, spring is definitely in the forecast. Today was a beautiful sunny day, reaching a high of 65. Tonight, clouds will roll in at a low of 41. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy, high 65. Friday will really scorch in at a sunny 78. But enjoy it while it lasts, because scattered showers on Saturday will drop the high to 54. Wrapping up the 5-day forecast, clouds on Sunday, high 51. Back to you, Keith.
Thank you, Brooke. Now let's check in on traffic with Carly.
As usual tonight, we have some congestion on I-95 near the airport. If you're traveling this route, expect at least a 30-minute delay. But you're in luck if you're traveling on 13 tonight. Traffic is moving freely. However, be prepared if you're traveling southbound on Route 1. We have some delays near the North Smyrna exit due to construction. The highway has been closed down to 1 lane.
Thanks for the traffic update, Carly. Well, that wraps up our Wilmington University Tonight. And from the entire news team, thank you and have a good evening.